Hello on YouTube, hello on Twitch. Welcome to another episode of my Kerbal Space Program Let's Play series. This is Northstar. Hope you're well, are taking care of each other, and being kind to yourselves. Those new to my channel, welcome. Returning viewers, welcome back. So, I went way too long recording. At this point, I'm well into post-exertional malaise territory. Tired as heck, but I very much want to get this rocket into orbit if I can. Picked up a couple contracts, most importantly this radial decoupler into escape trajectory of Earth, so I can get early access to radial decouplers, get a orbit the Earth, get a probe into orbit, reach certain altitudes, and have a decoupler in these speeds. It might not make them all this. I may not make the decoupler one this mission. I'm gonna hope I can. I don't know exactly the center trajectory of this rocket, but you never know. Lots of time to complete. So yeah, gotta produce content. This will probably be a short video because I'm so tired, but it's great because my last video was too long. It's gonna cut into a million pieces for YouTube. Sometimes in this game, you just gotta go and do it. Do it. So I don't even have launch clamps. Very early in the tech tree. I really hate the really low tech stuff like this, but I can rush through it and get to better techs. It's a sizable rocket here. Might have contributed to the launch load time. Oh yeah, and it's not the most stable either because it's it's just sitting on its SRBs. Let's see. I did actually swap out the other engine for a highball based on exactly where things were. It made sense. And I need to make some more use of MechJeb. Also, probably about time for an autopilot. Maybe not. Vessel info. Sure. Really need is orbit and ascent stats. Alright. Let's give this my best, shall we? It's quite a engine cluster there. Oh yeah, this thing's quite maneuverable. Really would like to have start a roll program to stabilize. It's gonna try and turn a little bit in ways I don't want. It's a spin stabilization here. SAS will automatically do away with that. You can check stuff like here, 6,000 meters. Need to reach 830 meters a second by 6,000 before I climb over 13. So I'm moving a little slow for the objective there. Nope. Never made the speed. Thrust to weight ratio wasn't high enough. Oh well. Boom. Okay, this was not stable enough. After the I don't even think this is worth any science or whatnot. The upper stage works fine. Okay. Just that one that... So I might actually make it to a suborbital trajectory. Sometimes you can still get something useful out of a launch, but I realized it was still... stage was still usable sooner. Remember, I can also set a downrange record. Let's do a spin program just to be absolutely certain. This doesn't do anything weird. Picks up speed to... I might get a downrange record. I'm gonna have this throttle down a little too. This is ultimately not going to escape the atmosphere at the rate it's going. Using to see how high it climbs, though. Now the air's getting thinner. It might actually make it outside. Yep. Now I'm not even... Some science out of the thing. It is possible to fail successfully. That's what I'm doing here. Right, stop the spin. It's pretty much out of the atmosphere at this point. Oh yeah, how do I reduce this screen shaking? I've never loved this. Camera wobble. There we go. It's annoying for me. Made a very high apoapsis system where I wasn't make orbit, but set down range records. Stage destroyed, stage destroyed. Into the Great Void, this is just the beginning. Completed one of the contracts. Enter into space. Really, I just need more aerodynamic stability. Probably get the same design to orbit. Maybe I'll slap on some more winglets on the sustainer. Instead, put them all in SRBs. Reactions aren't very powerful, but it's trying to turn a little bit. Meanwhile, data can transmit like huge amounts. Telemetry report. It can only hold 4 bytes of data, so I'm going to have to stop the telemetry very soon. See the capacity of slowly transmit all the data I've accumulated. Looks like it's prioritizing radiation scans, most viable stuff first, but alright. Any beers? Nope. Alright, enough of this. Let's get stuff transmitted. Non-physical time warp. Some sense of telemetry. Burned up on re-entry. That was excessively high apoapsis. Oh, got some science out of the thing. So it was not a failure. Not really. Data in the magnetosphere, temperature data, etc. Takes a while to do the loading with this mod pack. Just barely acceptable. Anyways, do an R&D node. I'd really like to get where I can storage general construction. That's probably a tech that will give me engine clusters, engine plates. Yep. Oh yeah, I can. It's saying I can do it. It's highlighted. No, it says cannot afford. It's the tiniest bit of science short. Establish a stable orbit. Sure. Hmm. Orbit the probe and return it safely home. Later. Well, this thing actually might be capable. Except I might block that achievement. Didn't give the thing a parachute for nothing. You know what? I'll test a heat shield. Landed. I just need 1 science point. Alright. Make a couple edits this thing. I bet. Worried 3925 was the previous. Can't even make this bigger. Or not quite as effective. Stable enough until stage separation. Hopefully this works. Parachute on. No. Let's turn it instantly. Whole craft. parachutes. Let's make craft. This is the heat shield. Supposed to procedure ones. Launchpad science. As boring as that might be. Give me the one extra science point I need. So for those of you who don't know, didn't follow before when I mentioned it, I'm disabled while on COVID. Very loopy. Have trouble focusing. Perked up a bit since the last video because I laid down for a little. Lights out. Ate a little food, but I really... energy gives out, but I do cheer up with people around, so if you're watching this on Twitch, try and check me out, catch me live. Because I've always been a social butterfly. Enjoyed interacting with people. I'll grab some telemetry while I'm at it. Reason not to. And run the test. Did it say there was a stage recovered from before? Yeah, whatever. Seems like contracts don't instantly reappear in these mods. I don't know if it's like they appear every so many days or what, but describe general construction. Lots of good stuff in here. Coupler, procedural decouplers, fairing bases, struts, launch clamps, finally. Plasma TV? What? Structural fuselages for plane stuff. Cardboard box. Procedural fairing. Service bays. Magnetometer boom. Wait a second. Was this not the right node? I don't see the buckboard. Nose cones. Container. There were engine bases in here. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, some of the stuff I need is under advanced instruction, not general. Oh well, it's a step in the right direction. Hmm. All right. Time to take a look at this rocket again. And to avoid issues with the thing like exploding in the launch pad, I am definitely giving it launch clamps. So. Who's that? Don't want him to be quite so tall. Be fine. Stack the coupler, stack separator, heat shield. Small size. Bearing base interstage. Yeah, this can definitely be used to have engine clusters. Although I have to pull some shenanigans to actually attach the engines. But whatever. Hmm. You know, I'll get around to that, using that stuff later. Let's get rocket orbit. Oh, come on. That was some click-through nonsense. Take a second to add the SRB is back. Control Z, give it like a second. There we go. Now my way makes the engine time a bit larger. Oh, and if a little bigger, of course it also use more I test peroxide. That's how that's doing. Yeah, more the engine. Since this thing, the tank of extra doesn't necessarily size up with it. Oh, it's that nonsense where it refills the stupid tanks every time. It hasn't yet realized. Go. Basically, that number. Here, the vacuum belt will be on that stage. Yep. Exactly enough height. Or just enough height as peroxide now without any waste. Alright. The bigger engine, launch clamps. More high test peroxide. Wait, now the thing's too heavy? It's because the launch clamps? Darn it. Maybe I can get away with some of them. Nope. I think it's too big even. What the heck? It's because I adjust one thing and it resets all the fuel amounts, so that's why. Alright, 35. Yep, just a little bit of extra NTO there, and there's a little bit of extra aniline here, I believe. Yep. And that brings down the weight, and now I can re-add the launch clamps. Just barely. Alright, let's go. It's suborbital rocket anymore. Or if it is, it's gonna spend a lot more time suborbital and should be able to possibly land. The tough part is going to be the whole business of re-entry. I need some fuel to do a retrograde burn. Slow. Thing. I can just wait till the engine happens to be pointing the right way in a circular orbit. Since that way I have RCS and the reaction will saturate with these Rails mods. And then fire the engine's retrograde again using the gimbal to make sure things are pointing the right way and stuff. To bleed off some of the speed for re-entry since I don't have heat shield. Also, when I decouple just this small part, it'd be a lot easier. Alright, anyways. Boom. Landing. deploy fast enough. That's gonna take some editing. Let's grab a launch report, I guess. Cool, and recover some data. Worth almost nothing. That was guten Tag, Wiki. Guten Tag in the chat. So yeah, I am I'm having some fun with these realism mods, but that was mostly I skimped on the control fins, and so rapid unplanned disassembly because the vessel lost control. Just make the winglets a little bigger. That should do the trick. Need to like set some kind of sound or notice when I get people who enter my chat. Problem is I have another device, so I can't have it pop on the screen here, so they can save processing power not running Twitch on the computer that I stream. Ah, it resets anything that I partially fill every time. Shouldn't do that. What the heck? Didn't do it with HTTP, just does it with the NTO stuff. Stupid chemical fuels. Well, that works. No, it still says it's overpass. Oh, there's too much HTTP here. do it. The thing that's that much larger. I can make them somewhat. Larger before. That's it. I'm pretty much all out of mass, unless I want to redesign the rocket to be more efficient. Let's use of SRBs, which I might have to do. We'll see. But yeah, fixed staging again, and boom. This rocket doesn't have any redundancy in case of part failures, unfortunately. Let's go. Oh, there's an empty stage at the bottom I can get rid of. Oh well. Stop the spacebar an extra time. So clearly I can't gravity turn nearly that much because I have to get up into thinner air sooner. I mean, I knew that was excessively aggressive gravity turn. So one more time with this rocket. Now I may have to try some techniques I was lecturing Doug about, like liquid fuel tanks on top of the side mounted boosters. Can't do with this variety of SRB because it's got a nose, but engine clusters on the bottom with not necessarily engine clusters, but a lot more powerful liquid core engines, and then fire them, of course, for takeoff and but feed fuel into the core, so when the side mount boosters decouple, be less empty fuel tankage I'm hauling around. Also, just more reliance on liquid fuels, which have higher specific impulse than solid. Come on, it's taking too long. Maybe that because there's some debris that I haven't cleared. It's in loading range. Could be doing like stock and it'd be running wicked fast, but it is mods. Never as optimized as well as the base game is. Nice. Massive scale launch is